Alright, joined with me is the one, the only, the RaT.
How's it going?
Hey, it's going alright. Just fixed my internet. Playing a great deck. I met Th3 at ESL. He is well known for his patron guide. And how are you?
I'm doing good. Just got dinner. Arby's, nothing special. I'm excited.
Right. Cool. Alright. Show me how it's done. Currently, I'm still like 50-50 with this deck, even at this rank.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you, what's your worst matchup so far?
Handlock.
Handlock? Okay.
So much handlock!
You asked for it.
Victory or death!
Okay, Kipo a Fire Warax.
Yep. If you somehow knew it was Freeze Mage,
Then you would get rid of both.
you could keep Emperor.
Oh, I see. Against Freeze Mage, you still want an axe?
I'd probably toss it back, but it's not the worst thing to get since you can attack a Mad Scientist and get damage for Battle Rage. Against Freeze Mage, you want to save your Armor Smith though.
But we don't know if it's... like,
Yeah, but you okay, so I was watching the VODs, and this is something that I do and other patron players do. We just throw out the axe in advance, because it doesn't really matter what they do. Like, even if they know that you have the axe, it's not that big of a deal. And in case of Freeze Mage, you want to save your Armor Smith so that they can't pick it off with like one spell. For like whirlwind effects, you can gain more than like 4 armor.
Right. It's really important there. Do we want to... You want to axe instead of
So
armor?
I would just throw out the axe.
What now?
Yeah,
It's-
don't hero power.
If it's Freeze Mage, though, armoring up is better, right?
No.
No?
The way you beat Freeze Mage isn't by armoring up every turn, because then you give them a decent amount of time too. You want to try to like get a little bit of aggression and present a clock, and try to get big battle races in the middle, or
Okay.
gain all your armor off of like an Armor Smith turn.
You do end turn here, though, right?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I mean, what's the plan next turn if he does nothing? It's just armor up, right?
Not necessarily. We have a cheap Drag Corsair we could play out too, so. Which is what I would advise doing.
Alright.
Attack it after you play it.
And then armor up?
Yep. See, because now we have gotten, yeah, we're damaged for Battle Rage. We have like a guy who's gonna be doing 3 a turn, and we were able to hold on to our Armor Smith, so.
Oh, part of not armoring up last turn is so you actually take damage, huh?
Uh-huh.
Someday I'll be just like you. I pack a big punch.
Ooh, ah. Alright. Let's see. Huh.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking get the possible mirror entity with the ghoul and then attack his ghoul.
Okay, do you want Armor Smith to have
I wonder.
3 health or 2 health? Probably 3, right? So, play it after, I guess.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Oops.
Yeah, I watched some of your handlock matchups, so when we get to that, I can... Like, you weren't playing the axe preemptively in that matchup, and you were armoring up, but the armor doesn't really make a difference in that matchup normally, so... This guy's deep in the tank.
Yeah, that ghoul was pretty devastating.
He's got a Scooby gear on.
Runs out on me.
Oh.
Did we play those? I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's why he's ranked 10. I'm thinking slam this guy, armor up, and then attack. I was thinking a Grim Patron Enrage, but that's probably not good enough right now. No, it's not good enough. So yeah, this, slam, armor up.
Yeah, I like that. There's like a little bit more ambitious line where you just go trade, interage his guy, play a naked patron.
Oh, ambitious.
Yeah. I don't think it's better. You're at such a high life total, it's unlikely that he's going to be able to zerg you down, which means you're going to draw into your combo eventually and reclaim the board, which is like a typical game against Tempo Mage. You end up going behind early, coming back, and filling up the board.
Alright. Standard Thorsan. Yeah.
Yep. Do you track any of that when you play? Like
Do I
you
what?
usually win? Do you track any of that when you play?
Track what?
Like how you usually win?
How I win?
Yeah.
No? How do you track how you win? Like, I won with Grim Patron, or?
Yeah, you like write it down.
Interesting. Okay, so I think Grim Patron, Slam the Patron, Enrage the Patron, then Battle Rage.
Yep. And the slam we got. Slam first so you can see what you get. It helps more with Patron than it does with other decks to keep track like that, but
Maybe it's worth executing instead.
I definitely think it's
Well
worth
played.
executing. And 1 second. Okay, so if we execute, we get a token. It could be a health thing, which would buff our guy. If we don't execute, he can kill one, ping off the other. We only have 2 left, but we draw 3 cards. I think it's worth executing.
Yep. 3 out of 19. What was...
That was how many cards we would draw off Battle Rage.
Oh, yes. I thought you were, like, calculating the odds of drawing into something specific.
Yeah. Well, it was sweet. Just trying to throw one around or one.
Do you want to reversing switch this to play around Flame Strike?
Yeah, sure. I don't think it matters which one, honestly. They're both... The one dies from a ping, so I kind of like switching that one, but at the same time, the other one is likely to die with a trade-in, so...
Yeah, and the scary thing is Flame Strike. Now can't
most
be
tempo
played.
mages don't run Flame Strike. Right?
Yeah, this is rank 10.
Yeah.
I've seen those.
Oh, I've seen them today. They're out there.
Yep. Man, this is an OP patron, 2-5.
Isn't that what they're nerfing it to? 2-5?
So people want to know, RaT, did you have the jitters at ESL? Did the nerves get to you?
On camera, I don't think I had nerves, but I think I played less than optimal. But I don't think I played that bad. Off camera, my game was a good voice coach. I thought I played well. He just had good draws. I wish those had been streamed. Maybe I'd be getting less flack, but I'm not too concerned. Just keep playing, make some more tournaments. Skill wins out in the end. It's a life
Yep.
coach vote.
It's all about that long term. Alright, attack and then Battle Rage.
Yes.
Okay, I'll axe that. Let's see, lay down the Acolyte. And that's it. Yeah,
Are you worried about Flame Strike still, or?
I am worried about Flame Strike.
Because he'd have 2 draws to draw Flame Strike from his previous turn.
Well, he couldn't Flame
Good
Strike
trade.
the last turn, even if he had it, so like...
Yeah, he could have.
No, because I had a 2-5 patron.
Oh, because he's worried about the patron? Yeah. That makes sense. What was I talking about? But I guess we can do this. I don't know.
It's
'Cause,
not
like,
worth-
I'm not playing around. Yeah. At rank 10, he can have Flame Strike, but like, I'm not playing around Flame Strike at rank, you know. Six.
Yeah, I think so too.
Most people are just playing right now as deck list.
Yep. Hoping for those unstable portal dreams.
I played like 100 games with that deck since I got back. I've had some pretty sick unstable portals. And I've had some not so good ones.
Yep.
Do you like that deck?
I actually haven't played it. Seems like an okay deck to me. I don't really know how well it does.
Okay is the correct word there.
Yeah, it just seems to be like, just alright. Whatever.
I am ready.
Okay. We wanted the spare part really bad.
Alright, well,
This was like the thing, so now we're gonna go all in on Patreon anyways, right?
do you want to attack first, or just do Patreon and Reach?
You'll attack with the 2-1 into his face.
Well, I
And
mean,
then,
we could do this first.
I don't think that's worth it.
Alright.
Like what could you draw that would change it versus having a 1/2 acolyte, I guess, is the question.
Battle Rage, I guess?
I mean, you could still draw Battle Rage now, but you'd go 1 card deeper for Battle Rage.
Okay.
I see what you're saying.
Oh, like, Warsong Commander, actually.
Yeah, but it's unlikely that the charge damage will make a difference, since most of the time, if you have this many patrons, you're going to win unless they all die, and since the charge wouldn't have been lethal.
Have you been, not running Gromish?
I normally don't play Grom, but I've played with Grom a fair bit, and the people that I coach normally use Grom, so.
I'm a empty notebook. If you say, get rid of that Grom's going.
Okay, well, let's get rid of the Grom after. And let's make it another Drag Corsair.
Alright. The people who are building those budget decks will love to hear that. Well, rip no Flame Strike. Sweet.
It's funny. I would just Grom it and then run an Acolyte. So run an Acolyte first.
Yeah, sounds good.
I mean, it's very unlikely that we lose.
Yeah.
Do we have lethal? All we had to do is play Grom and Whirlwind and I'll go face. We're so bad. Did you notice
I don't
that?
want to talk about it. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. It's okay. We were just tunnel vision for a little bit.
Wait, really? Let's see. Is it 26, right?
Yeah, I mean, that Grom would just be hitting the face, right? And then the Acolyte would also hit the face, and we would have played the.
It's 10, 13, 16, 19, 20. What?
No, we had the Battle Rage, right? Never mind.
Right,
This is why-
right.
this is
We
why-
didn't have it.
That's
No.
why you just close off this chat, dude.
Yep. Yep.
Live and learn. Right?
You require my assistance.
Well, there's why he wanted the spare part. We already figured that out. Are you gonna be attending PAX then?
Good chance of it.
Well played.
I still have to work out the logistics. So many logistics.
Have you ever seen The Real World, the TV show, or heard of it?
The Real World TV show. No, I haven't.
On MTV, the one where they put like 10 strangers in the house. We're considering renting out a house for PAX. 10 Hearthstone players, 1 house, 1 week. Sounds fun, right?
Oh, sick. Your team's organizing that?
I'd be organizing it, but yeah.
That's pretty interesting.
Did we replace the Grom or not?
Oh, whoops! Mistake.
I thought that's what we were waiting for. Okay.
Garrosh versus Rexar.
So just a straight swap of a Gromish for a Dread Corsair.
Yeah.
Or death.
Okay, what should you ship against a hunter here?
Okay, so I like keeping Slam when I'm on the play, but when I'm not on the play, I don't like keeping Slam. And I think that Whirlwind punishes Face Hunters too hard not to keep, even though it's slightly worse versus mid-range. and you almost never keep inner range unless you have like the dream.
So you want to keep slam when you're going first.
Yeah. If you're going first and you don't have a weapon.
What's the idea behind that?
It's basically insurance that you don't lose to a knife juggler.
Okay.
But when you're going second, you draw an extra card and have the coin, so you have far more options. So you don't have to actually hedge your bets.
Hmm. So I would just toss the inner rage on that.
I mean, how much better is inner rage than in your hand than like a whirlwind?
Well, yeah, drawing the second whirlwind makes it more likely that like whirlwind could kill 2/2/1s.
I think you still just inner rage. I was curious to see what you thought though.
Okay, so you are going to use
I
inner
would
rage.
just inner rage. Yep.
Okay. I think it's close because you drew the second whirlwind.
Yeah, that's what I was just. I was wondering if you'd reevaluate since you've seen the second.
I wouldn't have been surprised. Like if you had said, okay, whirlwind because you have the second one, I'd be like, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Apple on your head.
Double whirlwind could be possibly advantageous in the future if you get behind there. So that's why I would keep the whirlwind.
Alright, I'm thinking attack acolyte.
I'd play the acolyte beforehand so it doesn't get sniped.
You don't want it to get sniped?
No,
I mean, if it's sniped, it's gonna mess us up later.
the armor smith would just get sniped next turn.
You'd rather
Or
this
whatever
get
else we play.
okay. Sure.
Oh, definitely. With our current hand, yes. He's only on 3 cards, so it's unlikely that we're going to lose due to damage.
Alright, makes sense.
So we're more likely to lose due to like a high main.
To my side.
Hooray, I think. This is kind of tough. I think whirlwind.
Before or after the armor smith? Or what could you draw with whirlwind that you would need 3 mana to use?
It's hoping to be Deathspite or Fiery War Axe or Execute.
So the only thing that would be better to not use armor smith with is Deathspite.
Right.
In which case we're trading a 2 out of 22 in exchange for 2 health.
Okay. You've convinced me. So armor first.
Yep. I think so. Watch draw the Deathbite.
And pass, yeah? Oh.
Yes. I would just pass. I don't think it's worth running in the Acolyte into the freezing trap, because like I said before, we kind of want the draws, first off. Second off, he can't play another trap if he has one, by chance. And if he had the bow, he would have probably used it last turn to kill your Acolyte.
Okay.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
Oh, this is pretty sweet if that's it. Not that sweet. It's pretty good. Oh. So the initial thought is coin Thorsan good, and I think that's too much damage, so I think we start with Armor Smith Whirlwind.
Yes.
Mage.
You don't really need Whirlwind activators in this matchup, especially now that you have the Thorsan, because they almost always have to play little minions that your
sick.
Emperor, or that your Acolyte can feed off of. So.
Alright, now it's worth checking, right? Because if it's explosive, we just send both in.
Yes, it's definitely worth checking.
Nice. Confirmed
We should
explosive.
have 8 cards. Or 9
Oh,
cards.
this is an easy game.
To my side.
It's like the ESL all over again. Inches everywhere.
What do you think here, Deathspite or Thorsan?
On turn 8, you're going to fill up the board with patrons or charged patrons anyways. It's probably better just to make sure you don't die. So I'd probably just use Deathbite.
Okay.
It also lets you eat the explosive trap right now.
Right.
A lot of times when I'm playing and I have like the combo in my hand, like Grim Patron Warsong or something, and I'm playing against Hunter, it's usually the case where it's just like those cards just basically read get to turn 8 and you win the game.
Have you ever been able to take advantage of a explosive trap with Patron? Is that even possible?
If you run Commanding Shout, yes. If you don't play Commanding Shout, still yes. But it would have to involve like an inner rage after you've attacked or something, because you know the one Patron will go down to 1 health.
Yep.
And then we'll be able to make another one. But you can definitely take advantage of it by leaving a bunch of minions and leaving it up and then hitting it and gaining a bunch of armor with Armor Smith or something. So you can take advantage of it like that. And then, like I said, if you play Commanding Shot, you can take advantage of it. But yeah, I'm a huge fan of alternate text. I don't know if you ever do that.
Oh, rip this guy.
Yeah. Do you ever do that though? Like come up with alternate text for your cards in your hand, so that you can reimagine the situation, so to speak?
Not so much. You mean imagine certain cards or other cards?
Imagine certain cards have different words based on what they're gonna do on like that turn. Like I said, like if you have the War Song and the
Alright, face,
Yeah.
and then Scientist, and then face again?
Yep. Like if you had War Song and Patron right there, like last turn, if they basically just read like get to turn 8 and you win the game.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So then like my whole objective just becomes making sure that I don't die before then.
Yeah.
I think that with this deck it's particularly beneficial to think like that.
Yeah. With combo decks, I agree. It's helpful to constantly think about your priorities.
Is there any way we could put him on a 2-turn clock? Or 7 this turn, puts him to 19.
Yeah,
Oh,
it'd
you
be like
definitely
frothing
can do
and
it.
Death Spot.
Yeah, or you could slam too, but yeah.
Be thirsty.
Either way is fine, since it's
Yeah.
unlikely he has no damage. Something else that I consider, like I know I was talking to people at the ESL and they didn't think like that, but like, or they didn't define it as a clock, I guess.
To
You need
think
to
about the
take-
2-turn lethal, right?
Yeah, but sometimes you need to be thinking about it like 3 turns in
3-turn
advance or
lethal.
4 turns in advance
Mm.
with the Patron deck, because you know it's like weapon hit, and then like a easy 2-turn lethal would be like weapon hit, whirlwind, double frothing, Drag Corsair or something. But uh-oh.
10, 14, 17.
You have lethal if Grom doesn't get hit by 2 bombs, right?
Looks like it.
Both for 4. Unlikely, huh?
Got it.
Oh, you should have attacked with Frothing first. But yeah. Oof.
No, attack with Frothing first. Huh. Okay, yeah.
See, I'm never lucky. My Frothing would have died. Alright, Drag Corsair.
Good call. Any other burning changes? I know you had like a food hoarder somewhere around.
Oh, no. I don't play a Loot Hoarder right now. But, I mean, you could take out a Slam for a Loot Hoarder, or Inner Rage for a Loot Hoarder if you wanted to.
Yeah, looks fine to me.
I play 2 Corsair currently, but I wouldn't run less than 1, but I think there's times when 1's correct.
And what times would you say those would be?
I think you want at least one to have access to it, so that way you can present more damage on a potential one-turn kill turn with Protheans. So I think you at least always want one. I think in times when you want two is when tempo decks are more prevalent. I think like it's pretty good against tempo mage, for instance.
And
Any deck,
it's bad against control, I take it?
it's all right versus control, since you can often cycle it with battle rage, essentially, because you play it and then you attack with Deathbite and Whirlwind, then you battle rage, you get an extra card, and it lets you do more damage from an open board.
Yeah, so not bad per se, but just less good than another option.
Yeah, but given the way the ladder is right now, I think that I'd be playing two. Well, I am playing two, so.
Everyone, get in here!